Thanks for downloading Secret Chess. This is Ray Sun. I'm the product manager for Secret Chess, and I am here with Connor Sun, who's the QA for the game, to show you how to play Secret Chess. So, what you're looking at right now is the start screen. When you start Secret Chess, you can play one player, two player, or you can play two players over the internet. And right now, I'll show you two players just for the fun of it. So, the way this game works is all of the pieces are currently upside down. So there are 32 pieces, there's 16 blue and 16 red pieces, and they're all upside down right now. And then if you look in the bottom left corner, that shows you whose turn it is. So we chose randomly, and in this case, the blue player has the first turn. And again, this is a two-player game, so there's two humans that play both blue and red, but it could be one player where the computer is playing one of the colors. And when you do that, the computer always plays blue, and you always plays red. So the way this game works is, let me go ahead and just show you by opening a few pieces. So I opened a red elephant, I opened a blue elephant, and I opened a blue chariot, and I opened a blue general. So the way this game works is, at any time you can either choose on your turn to either flip a piece that is upside down, and that is all these pieces that you see right now that are kind of white looking, or you can move a piece that is of your color. And so right now it is blue's turn. So blue can move this blue general and capture this red elephant, just like that. And then red can then move, like red can do like that. So the reason that the blue general in this case could capture the red elephant is because of the order of power that is shown in the guide below. So the guide that is shown here, it's not part of the game per se. These aren't pieces. Don't get confused and think that these are part of the game in terms of being really part of the game. What they are is really just a sort of guide to show you that the generals, which is the piece represented by the crown, are more powerful than this piece, which is the piece called the advisor. And the advisors are more powerful than elephants. Elephants are more powerful than chariots. And chariots are more powerful than horses. Horses are more powerful than cannons. And cannons are more powerful than soldiers. And when you are more powerful than somebody, then you can capture him by just moving one space to the left, up, down, or right. And that is how all pieces move. They cannot move diagonally, right, Connor? Mm-hmm. They can only move left, right, up, or down. And so just to show you an example again, I will try to, let me see here. So I will try to move I will try to move a soldier who is weaker than a chariot, right? I will try to move the red soldier on top of the blue chariot. And you will see that that move is rejected because that's not allowed. Only more powerful pieces can capture weaker pieces. Now, there are two exceptions to the rule. The two exceptions to the rule are, number one, the weakest piece, the soldier, can actually capture the enemy's general. And that has been set up that way because otherwise the general would be all-powerful. And that would make the general too powerful. So there are actually 5 soldiers, and each of them can actually capture the general, even though the soldier is technically supposed to be less powerful than the general. So I'll do that right now. I will move the red soldier on top of the blue general, and you'll see that that works. And then, the blue can capture that guy, red can move again, blue can do whatever. So that's exception number 1, and that's very important because it makes the soldiers more important than you might think. The other exception to the rule is that there's a piece that I'm showing you here called the cannon. And this is a really fun piece. It's really quite interesting. What it does is it is capable of jumping over exactly one other piece and then land on top of the opponent's piece and then capture that piece, even if that piece is technically more powerful than it. So in this situation here, you will see that there's a red cannon and there is a blue chariot that is one jump away from an elephant. So what the cannon can do is it can jump over exactly one piece, whether it's blue, red, or upside down. In this case, it is this blue elephant. And it can jump over any number of blank spaces, like shown here, and it can land on top of the enemy and can capture it. Again, it doesn't matter if the enemy is weaker than or more powerful than the cannon. It can still capture it in this exception.
But you cannot capture, if I do this move is rejected because you cannot jump into an empty space.
Yes, that's correct, Connor. So
Hey, I'm not a cannon.
I called you cannon. I know. So the cannon cannot jump into an empty space. Again, like I told you, the cannon has to jump onto an enemy and directly onto an enemy. So that's all that takes. So you win the game again by capturing every single piece, not just the general, but every single piece of the opponents. And that's really all there is to this game. Again, this is called Secret Chess. In China, it's called Banqi or Blind Chess or something else that I can't remember. But anyway, that's all it takes to play the game, and I hope you enjoy playing it. Thanks.